Hello to all of you wonderful people watching. Today we are in the beautiful Indonesia, Bali, and I think we all know that Bali has, a reputation for being busy and overpopulated and things like that, but I am here to find out for myself, make my own opinion. I think everyone in life is going to have a different experience, so yeah, I'm very grateful that I'm able to come here and kind of have my own experience and make my own opinion. And yeah, I've been here a little while. I flew to Jakarta and then I caught a domestic flight here to Bali. And I'm actually here, so it's coming into October, which will be the kind of off season. I think in my experience, traveling in like the off season is sometimes the best time to be in a place, so we will see how that goes. The best way to get around here, if you've been to Vietnam or Thailand, things like that, you'll be familiar, is like Grab or Gojek. And if you're traveling a short distance, it'll be like, between 15 and 20,000 rupiah. That's the currency here, rupiah. And yeah, otherwise the best way to get around, I think, is by scooter. And that's what I've done today. So the cost is also going to be, I think, per day between 70 to 80,000, something like that. Yeah. And yeah, I think, like I said, it's got a reputation, for being super busy, and tourism has advantages and disadvantages. But yeah, like I said, we're here to explore, here to get a feeling of Indonesia. Already had a good experience, and I think Bali also has a reputation for being expensive. In my experience, it's not been that way. Eating out, if you eat on by the beach, things like that, probably, it'll be more expensive. But I've been eating at this place, and it costs, between 25 and 30,000 rupiah per meal at vegan places that I've been going to. And so, really not so expensive. But like I said, if you eat in the, beach clubs and things like that, it's going to be more expensive. But yeah, here I'm staying in Kuta, which is right near to the airport. I think the three common places to stay as you land is Kuta, Seminyak and Canggu. So yeah, all near kind of to the airport. And yeah, it is busy. There's a lot of people here. But yeah, today I've got a scooter, so I'm going to be driving a little bit out and going on a little adventure. So I was at Kuta beach for the sunset. Very common place to watch the sunset. You can also watch the planes land, and very, very beautiful. Found a nice little spot. But yeah, as you look around, you'll see like there is a big group of people here. There's a lot of people here. It kind of reminds me like in the UK when the sun comes out and everyone goes to the beach. If you're from the UK, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, I actually I preferred the feeling and the vibe at Seminyak. But yeah, I think a good place to be, and I welcome in whatever Indonesia holds for me. Right now I'm gonna go get some food and then make my way in the direction where I think it'll be a little quieter in Bali. But yeah, join me on this journey around Indonesia. Hello, salamat pagi. Perfect. Thank you. You see so many options here, and all the price ranging, 35k, 40k. Lily, the owner, super nice lady actually, recommended I go for this. So I think she said tempeh. Tempeh actually is born in Indonesia. It comes from Indonesia. So yeah, a lot of things here are vegan and gluten-free. Good stuff. So food has arrived, looking super good. Here's some rice. So this is like tempeh, rice, vegetables, and eggplant. It looks very, very good. Let's give this a try. Cashew nuts also. That's super good. Crunchy, spice, lots of goodness in that. I came here last night, and as they were closing, and they only had noodles, but it was so good. Yeah, very good. If you're in Bali, in this area like Kuta, definitely recommend this. Very, very good food. As you can see, I enjoyed that. And the decorum in here also, very, very nice. Nice music, nice artwork, nice people, nice food. Okay, and we are on the way. The journey begins. Like I said, if you are in this area, do come and check these guys out. Very friendly owners, very helpful, and yeah, super good food. All of that cost me 96,000, and that was the eggplant, tofu, tempeh dish, rice, and the watermelon juice. So yeah, good price. Also, yeah, I'm gonna go get some fuel, and we are heading to Ubud. Yeah, I think the fuel to fill this up will be about 30,000. We'll find out right now. When we get there, this is the setup. Bungee cord with a bag. Yeah, traveling light. Okay, you can see in the last clip there, we were driving and it took me about an hour to get here. It took about 30 minutes until I was in like the less congested areas. Yeah, it was pretty, not so much like traffic jams, but just so many cars and bikes. But yeah, it was really nice to get out in the countryside and you see lots of green. I've arrived to my hostel here in Ubud and it's super beautiful. You can see nice green, very nice place. And this has cost me less than 100,000 per night. It's also a good price. I would show you in the room, but someone's sleeping, so but yeah, I feel it's very peaceful here. The main road is just up there, but yeah, here right now you get a lot of quiet, shanti. And yeah, I actually don't know what I'm going to be doing here in Ubud, but I have a lot of friends that have been here, and I think my sister even has been here, I think. So I think the best way for me that I like to travel is like through recommendations, where you meet people, they tell you, go here, blah blah blah. I know there's a monkey forest here. That's not really my type of thing. Like zoo. Well, I don't know if it's a zoo. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've got the bike, so lots of freedom. I'm gonna have a look now and see what we can do. Just walking through. I'm about to go on the bike, see if we can catch the sunset. I don't know if we will, but you'd see how beautiful and peaceful it is here. Definitely unique. Like driving through it reminded me a little bit of Laos, but now I'm here, yeah, it feels very unique. So it seems like we've missed the sunset, but I'm gonna go get some food, and I had to come to the ATM. I've used BCA, and I've also used SBI? I can't remember the name, I'll put it up here. And yeah, it's going to give you either 50,000 notes or 100,000. And this is how the notes look. Very colourful. And yeah, driving here actually there's a lot of congestion. Like there was a lot of traffic. And I don't know, I've been travelling now like over a year and a half. And I've been to a few different countries in Asia. And I don't know if I've experienced traffic like that. I mean, maybe, but it seems, yeah, maybe different here, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of people in a small area, so it happens. But yeah, driving through Ubud, it's like, it's got its own feel, it's nice. Got a lot of different shops and things like that. I'm usually not one for shopping, but it does feel, yeah, it feels cool to be here. And like I said, it's got its own kind of feel. Yeah, I mean, it's also been commercialized in some sense. You know, you see big brands, that's not the fault of anyone. It's just supply and demand, I guess, with foreign people brings the demand for foreign shops. But also, you know, I hear like kids and stuff were playing music and doing some type of ceremonies, and they had I don't know how to call it, like they dress in a dragon type thing. Not sure exactly what it is, but yeah, like I said, cool to see. That was super wholesome. Sat down for food. And yeah, the lady was incredibly interesting to talk to, and another guy also came and joined, and yeah, just a very nice conversation that you can have between people, and I think that's the beauty of travel. But yeah, I'm gonna head back now, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And we're back for another day, just woken up, and yeah, gonna go get some breakfast and then go and check out some temples and waterfalls, which I think will be a really good way to cool down because it is hot out. But yeah, also another beautiful day. So yeah, I had food at that place, really nice place, it's kind of busy in there. But a very nice smoothie bowl and coffee, and I think it was like 120,000. And yeah, very tasty. And I just went for a drive. I'm about 15 minutes out, and getting out into the countryside is so nice to be out of all the congested traffic, and you see the rice fields. And yeah, I see above me, I don't know if you can see it, but this is tambili, or king coconuts. I thought they only grew in Sri Lanka, but here they are in Indonesia, so interesting to see that. So we have arrived to my first ever Hindu temple, and it's just up ahead of me there. Very nice nature along the way, and this is a quieter place. For me, I like to come to quieter places, you know, you can really feel the place a little bit more. Whereas if there's lots of people, you know, there's lots going on and whatnot. But yeah, as a country, Indonesia is about 86% Muslim. That's the majority of the country, and I think the Hindu population is only about 1.7%. Bali, as an island, makes up 87% of them will be identified as Hindu. And yeah, I think Hinduism came here through Indian traders, things like that, different kingdoms. And so yeah, like I said, the majority of Indonesia will be a Muslim country. But here in Bali, small little island has kept so much of its, I think, Hindu kind of background. I think here in Bali, yeah, there are over 20,000 temples. So there is a lot. And like I said, this will be my first one. It's set in a very beautiful place. And yeah, I'm excited to learn about the kind of different things, you know, because the Hinduism here, I think, is a slight variation than the direct Hinduism that comes from India. You know, I don't know if there's any Shivists here or things like that. I think it's a little bit different. There's also Buddhist background that lives here. Yeah, so it's cool to come to new places and I think learn about the things that interest you. And one of them things for me is about history and religion and culture, and getting to know, you know, when you go to a place, you see people have a certain attitude, and sometimes that comes from the past. And yeah, wow, look at that. I really feel like I'm in Indiana Jones or Lara Croft or something like this, because it's just nature and all this ancient kind of fortresses. Yeah, wow, special. Just as we're talking about the history, there's a nice little board here which explains what exactly is here. It looks like, yeah, there's these stone stairs which are right in front of me, a temple, a river, meditation places. So yeah, we'll go check this out. This is actually very unique in terms of what places that I've been to. Yeah, this seems like it has a unique feel to it, and so far I am the only one. By my understanding, it's not really a place that tourists come, and rather a place for, you know, more Hindu worshippers, things like that. For me, I actually really enjoy Hinduism. I enjoy, like I said, to learn about the mythology, and I think there's a lot that we can learn from, you know, the different gods and what they represent. But yeah, let's go explore this beautiful place. Then walking up the stairs, as you can see, they give me a sarong. You can see the way the light is coming in. Wow, super beautiful. This was also, it says, was built in the 12th century. So walking up just up these stairs, love that you can hear the sound of nature in the background. And we have, wow, beautiful, again, probably very old trees. Walk down this path. You have, so again, I'm very new here. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, but I do see these, which is, I get, yeah, definitely a form of shrine, by my understanding. You can see some offerings, form of puja, things like that. Yeah, I'd like to learn a little bit more, but by my understanding, it's, yeah, a place of worship. Because I also saw in my hostel, they had a curtain. And in India, I learned that often when you have a shrine, you know, dedicated to a god, whether that be Ganesha or, you know, whichever god, if you have it in your home, it's kind of a tradition to put a curtain across. And so during lunchtime or whatever, you put the curtain across and the god can rest and can sleep. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Yeah, here, I don't know exactly what's going on, but you can just see a dense jungle all around me. And yeah, really cool to be the only one here. You also see these here in Bali, and this is again a puja, a form of offering to the gods. The lady I asked explained to me that they'll be put at every corner of the room, and they're made of like flowers, and it's inside a leaf, I believe. She said sometimes they'll put something sweet inside, and and burn incense. So yeah, basically, yeah, a form of offering to the gods, and that's done every single morning. So when you're walking around, try to be careful not to step on them, because they're along the path, often in entrances of businesses. And yeah, I think this is good fortune, good omens, good vibes, I think. Walking up, it looks like we found another kind of icon, or what's not icon? What's the word? Like a totem, right? Because to me it looks like it's in the shape of an animal, the legs at the bottom, kind of horns at the top. Maybe a bull? Not sure. But in Hinduism, animals are often used as, gods. Animals are gods. And so you all will often see depictions of different animals, and they all have, different representations and different meanings. So I've just come through this gate and walking around, and it is literally just me. As I came in, you see a very big complex, very nice details. And right here we have a Shiva lingam. This part right here represents Shiva, and the bottom is the lingam, I believe. And this is a representation, I think, of the feminine and masculine, Shiva and Parvati, and the balance of both. In life we need the balance of both, the yin and the yang. And I think, not 100%, but this looks like, many people will know the elephant god, Ganesha, one of the sons of Shiva and Parvati. And this looks like one of the weapons that he has. I forgot the name of it, and I'm not sure if that is what it is, but I'm sure someone in the comments can let me know. And walking around, again, incredible to be the only person here to really take all of this in. You can see very nice details. Up here we have one dedicated kind of shrine. I'm not sure who this is for. It looks like maybe Parvati or Saraswati, but I can't tell. And then walking around here, when I saw this, I really said, wow. Yeah, check this out. Now this for sure looks very old, very ancient, nice stonework. And yeah, lots of different iconography on here, lots of different representations. And yeah, I think, like I said, this is estimated to be built in the 12th century. And this to me actually very unique in terms of Hindu temples that I've been to. This almost looks like it has a Chinese Buddhist kind of influence, the way that the dragons are, the way that the art style. Not Tibetan, but yeah, very, very, very unique and very beautiful, I will say. And I think, yeah, to be stood right in a temple which is steeped in history and culture is a beautiful part of travel. Again, walking through, we have, I think, different worship places for different gods. And like you can see, like I said earlier, this is closed, which my assumption, I don't know if I'm 100% correct, but would be to give the gods a rest. And yeah, again, another god right here. I guess because the depictions are different than what I learned in India, I'm struggling to identify all of them. Yeah, I'm not sure. Walk through a big gate like this. Again, this is unique that I've seen. I've not been to a temple that is similar in this sense. Maybe the closest thing would be in Vietnam, in the Mayan temple, which was influenced from the Chamba period. Yeah, I think so. So again, these kind of, I think dragons, right? And different gods. Really a beautiful place. Yeah, you can just admire the piece here. I guess these roofs are pagoda style, but they are built with what seems to me like straw. So I guess, yeah, a little different, but it looks like a pagoda style roof, right? And underneath, just so much color and so much intricate details. And right through here we have another entrance or exit. And this is leading to, I don't know. I think this was the entrance actually. Maybe I came in a different way. But wow. So beautiful. I know that's a favourite word of mine, but really sometimes it's the best word I think that suits. So it does look like this is the entrance, and you see two what look like kind of demons, right? And often this is a way to protect evil spirits. And this is, like I said, is all new territory for me, so I'm not 100%, and I would like to learn, but that would be my guess after traveling to different places and learning about Buddhism and Hinduism. Yeah, I would say that's what it is. And you have the gate then into the temple, and yeah, another one over here. Such a just serene place. We have another entrance with this iconography or these statues outside. Again, coming through so much beautiful carving work, and this sign in the Western world I think has been given a bad reputation because of the past. In Eastern philosophy this is often a sign of peace, I believe, and not what it represents in like I said, in the past. So it's good to open your mind and come and learn about different things. I just really like the feeling here is just so nice. And I did actually just see some people coming in from the other entrance, so yeah, I guess I came at a good time to be able to explore this with such freedom. Just walking out, and this is another entrance, and you can see here like a dragon, snake type, and this definitely I saw in Laos. This was a common thing I saw at the temples, so interesting to see how things can be similar, even though it's Laos is a Buddhist country. So it's interesting to see, Buddhism and Hinduism is kind of similar in a sense. A lot of Buddhists in Sri Lanka, will also be worshipping Ganesha and, different Hindu gods. So they're both kind of open religions in a sense of, there's an openness to it. It's sometimes it can be about your perspective. That is one thing that I absolutely love about Buddhism, is it is completely open to your interpretation. And it's like, I guess, less of a religion and more of a way to live. But yeah, so cool. I've just been sitting here under this tree, which is, shout out to my uncle Nimmo, because he has these star fruit. And I wouldn't have known about it if I wasn't with him in Sri Lanka, and he taught me about so much. Okay, I think I've had a rest now, so I'm going to make a move. Go back down the stairs that we entered through, and make my way to a waterfall. Okay, leaving now, and definitely temple jungle vibes. Actually I wasn't expecting that. Really, that's like a place in my head that I feel like when you think about exploration, and this is a dream of mine. So that front entrance there was like super cool. The temple also was very, very nice. Overall a very good experience. Suksuma! For anyone wondering what I said there, it was Suksuma, which is thank you, and he said Mawali, which is you're welcome, and that's in the local language in Bali. I think Balinese Bahasa. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but in Indonesia, that's spoken obviously here in Bali, and then English obviously is spoken kind of around, and then you have Indonesian Bahasa, which is recognized all around. So we've just arrived to the waterfall. It seems that you can go right side, and there's a Shiva holy water, but left side is a waterfall, and that's where we're heading. I'll probably go to the holy water afterwards, see the Shiva statue. It was, how much? 40,000 to come in here, but driving through was like so beautiful. And you can see, I think this is a bamboo kind of forest. Yeah, driving through was like I was driving through, you know, a real local place. And there was just local people, and you saw the beauty. And I imagine that's what Bali probably once was before all the resorts get built and all of this stuff, right? But Ubud, I think, is a very dense green place. Jungle kind of area. Yeah, but so gorgeous, like driving through rice fields and just seeing people being people. So yeah, walking down, you can clearly hear the waterfall in the background, and here we have a shop selling kind of, I think, yeah, just water, yeah, maybe some food, and there's also two outside by where you park the bike. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the cold water. Here it is, and you can even see some like rock carvings right here. As I said, you have these kind of carvings, right, which look like heads of an animal. And some more down there, I'll show you in a little bit. But I don't know if these are original, if these are where they come from, if they've been made here. But yeah, super cool. And I actually think, I said earlier, not Aztec, it reminds me of Mayan artwork. You can see kind of a lot of people, but not super packed. See more of the kind of stone carvings here and across there. And it's in a beautiful place, like bamboo all around, and yeah. So yeah, that was the waterfalls. Actually, the temperature in the water was like not cold, which is strange. Not strange, but surprising for fresh water. But yeah, a lot of people who are doing jumps off and having a good time. Yeah, I think the sun will set in about an hour, so I might go check out some rice terrace fields and enjoy the nature here. I have a statue of Ganesha there, Jai Ganesh, and a beautiful backdrop. So I think I'm going to go check out the Shiva. I don't know what it is actually. I guess a Shiva statue and some holy water. I don't know, we'll see. So here you can see big statue of Shiva. Om Namah Shiva. So Shiva in Hinduism, there's three main gods in Hinduism. Brahma, the creator; Vishnu, the god of balance; Shiva, the destroyer, the god of destruction. And you might think that's like a negative thing, but actually destruction is necessary in life, or the ending of things is necessary in life. And so Shiva is highly, highly worshipped, one of the most powerful gods. And I don't know here in Bali, but in India, I would say, yeah, definitely one of the most worshipped gods. So I just walked down here, you can see some water. And this was like the lady, very nice lady, she explained to me this is where they do rituals, and it's sacred water and things like that. Yeah, I actually don't think we're going to make it to the rice terrace, to the rice fields for the sunset. I was just down there, walking back up, and I've such a nice conversation with three local guys. Yeah, literally like a culture exchange. We're asking different things, they're asking about Sri Lanka, and yeah, really cool to just talk to people. I think we can learn so much from other people just by being curious and asking questions. And yeah, like I said, really, really cool to talk to them. Woo, so beautiful. Yeah, teaching me different things about Bali and the history, and yeah, good times. Well, it turns out there's actually a rice field right here. So I'm going to wrap it up for today's video. Yeah, my first impressions of Bali are good, I'd say. Of course, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the areas like Seminyak, Canggu and Kuta, yeah, super busy. And honestly, like in Ubud, it's also very busy. But if you're able to rent a scooter or get a driver or something like that, where you can come out, this is only 15 minutes away. And it's so beautiful and so peaceful. And you know, the temple earlier, only two people were there, two other people, right? And most of the time I was there by myself. So of course, even when you travel and you go to a place that's like touristy and busy, you're going to be able to find some places which are
away from that. And you know, the guys that I was speaking to just down there, he just drove away in his car, and such nice interactions. And I actually think, yeah, but people here are like very happy in terms of, yeah, you can see their smile, good smiles here. And I've had some really interesting conversations with people here. So yeah, like I said, my first impressions, I haven't been here so long, so it's hard to say. But my first impressions so far are good. And I'm excited to explore the rest of this island as well as the rest of Indonesia. I'm really looking forward to going to snorkeling, maybe scuba diving and some other things. Yeah, we've got a lot of activities and adventure ahead of us. I know, yeah, it's just, even when you travel, you know, it's still life. So you have to take care of your sleep and all of these things. But yeah, man, enjoying life and very grateful for the life that I get to live. And yeah, give you one more look. And like I said, that is going to be it for today. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.